I'm Gabby Bernstein, and it's awesome to be connecting with Mysterious Ways. I'm a #1 New York Times bestselling author and a motivational speaker. The first tip I have for people struggling with addiction is that they have to be willing. They have to have the willingness to change. If you don't want to change, then you can't. And it's really humbling yourself and getting to a place where you are willing to see things differently, willing to change your patterns, and willing to seek help. So really, if you're in the throes of addiction, ask yourself, am I willing to make this better? Am I willing to see things differently? That's really the first step. That willingness opens a lot of invisible doors for you. People will begin to show up in your life. Books may land on your shelf. Maybe you'll end up watching a video like this. There's that willingness that opens up this invisible door, and all that guidance that you need begins to come through. Another step that I would offer someone who's struggling with addiction is just to be consistent, to take small right actions daily towards the desired goal, that desire of healing, that desire of putting down the substance or the addictive pattern. And the small right actions can be anything from calling somebody for help, or reading a spiritual self-help book, or going to a recovery meeting, or doing anything that can be one step in the direction of your recovery. And they always say in the recovery meetings to keep it simple. So don't try to do everything overnight. Just try to take those small steps towards your own path of recovery. I think the most beautiful prayer for anyone struggling with addiction is the Serenity Prayer. And the Serenity Prayer is, God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. These days, I don't really have many cravings. I've been off sugar for 4 years. I've been sober for 12 years. I've been working really hard to really stay clean in all areas of my life. But one addiction that comes up for me sometimes can be getting into the addictive pattern of workaholism. So really getting so stressed out about the things I have to do, or adding more to my list when I don't need to. So when I notice that behavior come up, the first thing I do is I out it. I say out loud, I'm here again. Here is this addiction right in front of me. And then I say this mantra, I'm willing to change. I'm willing to see things differently. And the moment that I get back into the willingness to change is when I allow people to help me, or I say no to certain things that people are asking of me. And I really allow the presence of a higher power to step in the moment that I say I'm willing to change. When you're struggling with addiction, you can always sense the presence of a higher power when you open up to receive guidance. And that guidance can come when you say a prayer, I need a miracle, I need to see things differently. That guidance can come, again, with that place of willingness, that desire to change. That guidance can come the moment that you ask for it. So the presence is always there. It's just our responsibility to ask.